Okay, we should be coming back up in just a minute here. Okay. Hopefully that's the end of it. I am gonna reboot this camera because I don't trust it. Hopefully that resolves some of the issue. Piece of shit. I'm gonna get a different one. I need to. This thing, like, man, this thing is useless. It's supposed to be a baby monitor, like, fucking, what is TrendNet? I don't, there's no sticker left on, no, TrendNet. Fucking TrendNet. It was fine. It was fine when I first started using it. A little bit of lag, not a big deal, but it's just gotten worse and worse, and now it's just, it won't even stay on. Fuck. 1 out of 10, would not recommend. Okay. I should get a cutting board too, huh? Some of the stuff I'm gonna have to chop up. Okay. The stuff that's totally dry, you can crush. So what's that gonna be? Well, I'm gonna go with, actually some of this I'll try chopping it too. The smaller pekins, that's fine. I'll put a few of those in for smokiness. Those will go straight in the bowl. Crush them up manually. Then a couple of these Japanese peppers. Actually, those, whoops. Oh, I just made a mess there. Also, mind your hands. It'll still burn, just like raw chili peppers will. Be careful. Let's see if changing the angle here is going to make a difference. Cross your fingers, hope it works. I'm just going to take the back of the spoon here. I'm going to take the spoon, I'm going to set my thumb inside of it, got my fingers around the base, just press right along here, roll it. These are not crushing. Well, the pekins are. The Japanese ones, not as much. I think it'd be easier to grind peppers if there's just one of them in there back, so when you get a bunch. The more you have, the easier it becomes. All right, all right. Our bowl chilies seem dry, so I'm gonna. Come on. Whatever, fucking get out of there then. Actually, no, they have some give to them. They're not as dry as I thought. So I'm going to cut those up. Everything in this bowl is going into the vodka. Oh, did we lock up? Did we lock up? Is our... What's being stupid? Is it the network or is it the camera? It doesn't look like it's the camera. I may have used a funnel too small for this. Oh no, it locked up. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Moving on. Or moving back as the case may be. chopstick in here. Use that to just ramrod everything down through the funnel. Oh, it helps for crushing it up too while they're in there. Huh. Making a bit of a mess in there, that's fine now. Okay, so that's our start. And what have I got? I've got our bowl dries or those. Smell it in here. It smells so good, I just want to eat them. The black chilies are a bit more pungent. I'm going to go for one of the generic chili pods. The sweetness is going to carry better. Give it more depth. Let's go for the big one. I always sharpen my knives if I'm going to use them. Doesn't matter what it is unless I'm in an extreme hurry, which right now I'm not. I'd rather the stream just hold up. I think this little piece of shit, because it was lagging before it stopped, I think it literally can't. I think it's garbage. I think I actually got a defective product and it kept working long enough for me to not be able to tell the difference. Which TrendNet, I used to like you, buddy. You used to make good equipment. What happened? You sold out, that's what happened. Okay. Nobody in the chat, huh? Or at least no dialogue. Yeah, it's empty. Everybody bailed when it crashed. That's fine. I don't really blame anyone. Nobody's fault but my own. And yours. Piece of shit. Okay. Trying to go for a lot of heat in this. Most peppers aren't mellowest at the tip. It gets spicier as you get towards the top. The seeds don't have a ton of spice. It's actually the ribs on the inside, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it right down the middle and go this way. Use that part. I'm just going to put this back in here. Because they're dry, it's a sealed container. So, not a big deal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep bouncing back and forth between this camera and this one, trying to see if I can get a bit more use out of this before I'm so angry with it. I'm so angry with it. I'm so sorry. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the seeds out. Straight into here. Making a bit of a mess. Oh well. Oh wait, still pouring. You know what? Get all that shit out there. Fine. You know what? I don't even need the rest of these. Get them out of my kitchen. Cut around the stem. Don't need a stem in there, thank you. Again, just throw this part away. this. I'm just gonna cut into tiny little strips. I'm not gonna drag it so dry that it won't work well, so I'm just kind of pressing the knife into it, cutting into thin little ribbons that way. It's like trying to cut jerky. Fruit jerky. Because yes, peppers are fruit. These I won't even bother with the phone, I'll just put them in by hand or something. Large, it won't make a difference. Trying to not block it while I'm cutting. I'm sorry. This stuff is so tough. I'm really having to lean into it to get it to crush. There goes some of it. Oh well. Good enough, I guess. Shit. And again, I'm going to just drop this in by hand because the pieces are so large. So that's what we've got thus far. But we're not done yet. We've got the base spice, or we've got a base spice. We've got some good flavors building in here. We want more fire. At least I do for who I'm making this for. So maybe just a couple more. I'm chopping this up. It doesn't have to be extremely coarse. None of these do. I mean, they can be. Again, if you want to run them through a spice grinder, that's totally fine. It would definitely be easier than doing this monkey business. But it's late and my girlfriend's asleep and I'm not going to wake her up with that right now, even if it would cut this down. Besides, let's face it, like, these videos are short anyway, right? Hey there, Ketchup Rick, how's it going? Sorry, I've been so busy working on this and getting frustrated with my rig, I didn't even realize you were in here. Hope I didn't take too long to respond to you. Hello. Yeah. Got some rather potent components here. But that's the point. I mean, most of the time I would want something that's just a little bit of I like flavor more than anything. If it were up to me, I would be making something that probably use the black chilies, the generic chilies, some of the pekins, and that will be it. I've also gone and made this. This is black pepper. You know, like from a pepper grater. It's still wet. Did we lock up? Did the thing entirely tank again? Seriously? Or is it just my system? Did my router poop itself? Maybe I need another router. Shit. I hope not. No, it looks like I'm running. Damn. Oh, whatever comments were there, I'm sorry if they got lost. My network is being a pain in the ass tonight, guys. I'm sorry. If anybody responded or said anything, I got the dialogue from Ketchup Rick, and then that was it. Okay. Oh, hey there, Potato. Nice of you to stop by too. Yeah, no, my window totally locked up. Didn't even say anybody else was in here. Wow. It's that's a little disappointing. Shit. I don't know. I'm gonna try and not worry about it too much, because part one here is just about done anyway. Should troubleshoot that, replace this piece of garbage, and then hopefully next time will be not as big a deal. But moving on. I've got this chopped up relatively fine, as best as I can for now. Again, I don't want to go and spin up the spice grinder, wake up everybody in the house, and just drop all that in. And again, be mindful of your hands. Just like fresh peppers, the oils will get in there and they'll make your eyes burn if you rub them. So don't do that. Oof. It's everywhere. I'm gonna need to vacuum the kitchen tomorrow. Dang it. Well, I'm starting to smell it too. We will not be needing to put this back in. That can be abandoned. Hello, Potato. Always nice to have you around. So for now, sorry. Is there anything else I need to do? Other insoluble components. I'm going to put some garlic powder in there. A little bit of onion powder too. So now will be the time for that. That funnel is going to come in handy again for this. Cinnamon, no. Cardamom, no. I've got full garlic. I'll use that then, I guess, since I can't seem to find garlic powder at the moment. A little bit of ginger, that should be nice. And onion. This is the point where if you want any herbs and spices, anything that's coarse, you would put it in along with the base peppers. I'm actually going to add some ginger first. Just a sprinkle. There we go, that should do it. Just push that down in there. This is the garlic. I believe that hot sauces shouldn't just be hot, they should have flavor too. So I add quite a bit of other components. Boy, that is rich. this time. I think this funnel is too small for those parts. Okay, next size up. And there we go. Everything fits. Make a horrendous mess just trying to get this thing out. Anyway, anything that won't dissolve goes in now. Because going in the vodka gives it, this is going to take about a week, and the vodka is going to absorb all the flavors of the garlic and the onion and the peppers, and it's going to let it blend together and be directly transferred into the vodka itself. And after that week is done, when I make part 2, we're going to be straining this and reducing it to remove the alcohol. You don't have to remove the alcohol. If you want to keep it in there, you totally can. But most people don't want to risk getting boozed up when they're eating. Anyway, we'll cover it then. But yeah, you can see how much it's already starting to take on that that color of all the components. In case in point, again, this is black pepper vodka. I didn't bother removing the vodka from this one. So you can see the black pepper at the bottom and how much it saturated everything just with that amount. Well, actually, this was a full. I don't have a full size bottle out. Anyway, it was twice this size with that amount of black pepper, and it turned everything this rich yellowish, almost like, you know, whiskey. So if you got this with that much in there, this is going to be something potent. But yeah, about a week from now, maybe 2 weeks, we'll see. I'm going to strain it. I'm going to set all the parts aside because I do want to put them back in, actually. Then I'm going to take the liquid. I'm going to bring it up to not quite a boil. You get towards hot, the alcohol will boil off, the water will stay behind. All the flavors will stay with it. Got to make sure you don't get it too hot, otherwise you boil off the water too, and you end up burning some of it, which of course you don't want. Then after that I put it all back in the bottle, and we add any soluble components, like salt, anything that'll dissolve, as well as any liquid ingredients, vinegar, molasses, whatever else. And then you're done. So yeah, that's it. Man, I wish my setup wouldn't have freaked out and thrown a fit. That makes me angry. I'm gonna need to get a different camera and figure out how to make this shit work, because this is not acceptable. But whatever. Well, I hope somebody enjoyed this. Everybody have a good evening. It is currently, what time is it? It is 11 o'clock. So I'm going to end things here and go on the stream for probably another hour or two. Okay? Well, as if I'm not streaming right now. Smash Brothers or something. I'm going to stream a game for the next hour or two. Yeah, take care, and see you guys in about a week.